Morning, YouTubers. Got another old property here built in, it was 1908 or 1909, and I'm gonna do another YouTube video here starting my hunt. Last week I found a handful of Clad here, but there's always a prospect of finding some older stuff, some better stuff. So this is about my third or fourth decent target. Not a really good target. So far today I've only found Clad, but I'm going to start videoing this just in case, because I get to spend several hours here today. And we'll see what old Technetics Delta 4000 can come up with. So let's start with this target. I got my shovel in there, cut a plug, so let's go ahead and pop it out and see what it is together. I don't know if you can see it in there. See it? On the edge. Probably it's either a Wheatie or a Lincoln. Ah, Lincoln Memorial. Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, next target. This one's ringing up 84 on the machine. So let's go ahead and pop it out of the hole, see what it is. I'm not going to hold my breath, but 84 is a good signal for like a silver dime. So, you know, a lot of people think they're going to jinx it. I'll tell you what, no matter what they say, it's not going to change what's in the ground. And I'd rather not be silly about superstition. So, I just want to help people who have the Technetics or any similar type of numbering system. I want to help them identify the targets before they get them out of the ground. So anyways, here's the target here. Doesn't look like a silver. It is a Clad dime, so not sure why it was ringing up that high. There it is, good old Rosie. Alright, see you at the next target. Okay, there was a second target in the hole. Same hole as the last one. Last one was just a Clad dime. There it is. Check it out. Looks like another Clad dime. Okay, so two dimes in the same hole. Alright. See you at the next target. Alright. Got another target ringing up here at 89, 88, 89. And putting off a nice strong signal. I'm down here in the gravel. This is it's a really good signal, but it's going to be really hard to extract too, because my goodness, this ground is just rock hard. I'm going to have a hard time getting underneath of it. You just got to go around it. It should be straight down in the middle of this plug. So I don't know how practical a live dig is in this, but I'm gonna try. And I'm doing all I can not to scratch it, whatever it is. But it's a screaming signal too. It's nice and loud, solid, consistent 88, 89. Normally Clad quarters will ring up 87, 88. Pretty consistent 88, but they normally don't climb up into the 89s. That's usually a little bit better, but you never know. I got a lot of gravel in here. It could have you know, hot rocks in there too. So I'm seeing a little bit of rust come up from underneath now. Okay, let's get the pinpointer going. Okay, it's evidently right near the top. So what is that? Hey, you guys know what that is? That's nice. And evidently I didn't thrash it. That's a really nice buckle. Brass or copper. Right on. That'll work. See you at the next target. Alright, right down here in the gravel, just found a nice, really nice square nail. Let's see. Let's put it down here so you can get a good look at it. There we go. Brand new. This is a drop. Never nailed. Definitely a square nail. Nice long 16 penny square nail. Brand spanking new, never used. Thing's probably 80 years old or more. It's been sitting down here since God knows when. Alright, first square nail. Actually, second one I've ever found. Really nice find. Goes with the era of the house, built in 1909, 1908. Anyways, there it is. See you at the next target. Alright, just found another one. Old 16 penny square nail. Nice. Right on. These were drops instead of nails that were used and then pulled out later. They're in perfect condition. Really nice. Alright, see you at the next target. Just found another one. Except this one is an 8D, maybe a 6. And it's made of iron steel. The first two were actually copper. They were ringing up 82. This one's ringing down in the teens, down the iron range. So that explains why it's rusted. Another square nail. Little one this time. Cool find. See you at the next target. Hey there, YouTubers. Finished up that hunt at the, I think it was 1908 property. Didn't find a whole lot. Just a brass buckle and 3 square nails. Looks like somebody must have hunted that property prior, but I'm going to go ahead and put these two videos together. Hunting a local park here in Southern California. And out here last weekend, or last week, there was a big volleyball game and a massive party here. About, I don't know, 300 people. Big volleyball game going on right here. So I figured I'd come back and detect it next time I had a chance. So I was just walking through here and I see a surface target here, surface find. Looks like an earring. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Check it out. Looks like sterling silver. Let me check it for a mark off camera and I'll get back to you. Okay, it is marked 925 right there on the clasp. So, right on. Found a silver, sterling silver earring. Fresh drop. Alright, see you at the next target. Alright, got another target here at 88. Got another one over here at 79. It's a little odd. Could be a coin drop of a couple of coins. Anyways, let's pull the quarter out first and go from there. So it's nice to find a quarter You never know when you're going to find something better than a quarter, though. Right there. Good. There we go. I think that'll do it. Pretty close to the surface. Probably only about an inch down. There's some shiny stuff in the hole, but I think that's just foil. Don't see anything yet. All right. Boy, that is shallow. Still can't see it yet. And there it is. Right on. Clad quarter. And it's the old kind, not the state quarter, but the kind with the eagle on it. Alright, see you at the next target. Hey, that's where I pulled the Clad quarter out of. You remember I said there was another one over here? 79. Can you see it? Right there. Looks like a ring of some kind. Always like finding the rings. There you go. Looks like a copper coated iron. Nothing fancy, but a ring is a ring. Cool. Alright, see you at the next target. Hey there. Time for the roundup. This is a combination video between two hunts, actually 3 hunts that I did. 2 hunts at 2 different locations, and then a 3rd hunt back at the first location in the park. But this is a combination video of the hunt at the 1908 property that I did the other day and a hunt at the local park here in Southern California that I started a week ago and finished up yesterday on, I believe it was May 29th. So just wanted to show you guys what all I found. Obviously there's a pile of Clad here, just pennies, probably about 20 or 30 of them. Found a lot of quarters at the park also. And then just a tremendous amount of dimes. I was just really surprised when I tallied everything up how many dimes I found. So it's probably just from targeting the copper pennies and dimes instead of the zinc pennies. I tend to overlook the zincs, although I did get some in there. I don't usually dig the 77 ID numbers. I know I can miss silver sometimes that way, jewelry, but honestly, the zinc pennies ring in at exactly 77, usually 75 to 77 on the ID. So, you know, that's going to be a really narrow range of silver possibilities in that particular range. Usually if I find something that's 78, 79, 80 or up, those are more odd signals, and those are more like jewelry signals, but the 77 I typically don't dig. So I probably found a lot of the dimes and copper pennies as a result of not digging the 77 signals, but the 82s and 83s. So anyway, enough of my jabbering. I'll get on to the finds. Now, I found probably 3 of the quarters at the 1908 property, probably 9, maybe 7, 8, 9 dimes. But a few of the neat finds I found at the house in particular was this neat little brass buckle. It doesn't look to be very old. It doesn't have any patent on it or anything like that, but the material, whatever it was on, is definitely deteriorated and long gone. But the buckle is brass, and that's not typical anymore these days. A lot of times they'll use pot metal, like pewter or something else with iron on it in it. So I really appreciated finding that. I haven't found a whole lot of buckles, so to find a little stamped brass buckle was kind of a treat. And then also at the house I found these really nice brand new square nails, never used. They were dropped. And so these are actually copper. These were ringing up about 80 on the ID number. And so I didn't realize they were copper until I found the 6-penny iron nail, square nail. These are all square nails, but the 6D nail is iron and it rusted, and these 16D square nails are actually copper. You can see a little tiny glint of copper right in there on the corner of that. I didn't clean them up anymore because I kind of like them with the patina on them. But anyways, those are copper nails, the 16-penny, and that's a iron, but they're all square nails. This is a little tag, a copper tag, solid copper. I have no idea what that is. It's been in the ground a long time. So that was pretty much it for what I found at the house. And then of course I found the rest of the quarters. Oh, let's see, I think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, probably 8 or 9 quarters at the park, and the rest of the dimes, of course. Just a lot of decent Clad there. Now, I know you're probably wondering about this little gem down here and this one here. This is a little copper-plated ring over pewter or zinc. You can tell because it's deteriorating just like the zinc pennies do, but it's kind of cute. It's it says love on it. So anyway, it says love all the way around the outside, so I know it's a ring. And I found that right after I pulled up a quarter in the park, one of these quarters. But the best part yesterday when I went out was the week prior, earlier in the week, before I did the hunt, at the previous hunt at that park, I noticed there were about 300 people in the park. They were having a barbecue and all kinds of games and stuff, and they had a huge volleyball match right in the middle of this grass area. So I figured it would be really cool if I came back later in the week and detected that area, see if anybody dropped any coins or jewelry. You know, fresh drops should be easy to find, no digging required. And so when I got there yesterday, I walked straight up the middle of the area where the volleyball game was taking place, and no one was there. And I came walking up, and I saw this by my eye before my detector even found it. So it was pretty cool surface find, and it is sterling silver. And I'm including a still photo shot of the 925 up close through a magnifying glass in the video also. I think I did that earlier, but that's the earring that I showed you earlier in the video series. So that's it. These are all my roundup finds for those 2 hunts, and it was fun to get out again. The weather's warming up here. It's getting up into the 90s today, and while it's not too pleasant at midday, it is really nice to get out and enjoy the good clear weather and the warm weather to do a little hunting in the local parks and around some of these older properties that I get permission from. And so anyways, that's my hunts, that's my finds and my roundup. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nothing spectacular this time, except of course, as always, silver is silver. And rings are rings. So it's always fun to find the jewelry, whether it's just junk jewelry or the good stuff. And that buckle is a little bit of a treat too. So anyways, hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Thanks for watching my videos. If you liked it, you know, like it. And thank you for several of you lately subscribing to my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll keep them coming as often as I can. Hope you guys have a blessed weekend, and hope you get out there and do a little more hunting, and I hope you find some really great stuff that you can share with the rest of us. We'll talk to you later. Duster Dan signing off.